Are you here? Oh,
Most of me is here.
Wow, I can hardly hear you.
Well, I hear you just fine.
Oh, good. Well, isn't that wonderful that it's that way instead of the other way around? Well, all right. I want to take you on a little bit of a journey.
All right.
Where all beings on this whole planet are all safe and free, and we are all in peace. The animals are respected, honored, loved. All plants are treated with respect. The poisons are no longer there.
You can't be talking about Earth.
Yes, I can. We can create it.
How?
Okay. Well, you take it when you have this beautiful spot, this ideal, wonderful place.
Yes.
And the kids are playing in the fields, and there's abundance everywhere. You've all been called in from the fields where we've all been working together in harmony on the land, where the kids can play because there's no pesticides and there's no poisons.
No. This is not Earth.
But it can be.
No.
There has been a time, and
I hate to seem so cynical, but
no, hold on. Now from there, okay, jump from that. Now switch that beautiful idealistic, and jump into a slaughterhouse. A slaughterhouse, and smell it.
I've been
feel
there.
it.
Yep.
Experience it.
Right.
Know it.
Yeah.
Know what the animals are experiencing. And know.
You're an animal activist, aren't you?
I'm absolutely. I believe that we, as one connected beings, we can create peace. And the way to do that is to honor all beings.
Yeah, but there's a problem.
No, there is no problem.
Oh, there is too. I couldn't live without a burger.
Yes, you can.
No, I couldn't.
Okay, all right. You smell it.
I've seen those little bean things that they pass off.
No. It's not that. No, that's. It's, you know what? There is enormously delightful food, and even just continue that scene. All right, go into the slaughterhouse. Really
Bacon, sausages.
What?
I love them. Bacon, sausages.
You know, they make really amazing stuff in the fake stuff. Really? Have you ever gone on a fast?
No, they don't. What they do is they make amazing looking stuff.
No.
It looks really good, but it tastes like hell.
Okay, I'll tell you something. When I became a vegan 12-something years ago. That means that I don't use any animal products.
Well, I know what it means,
okay.
but you
well,
still
not everybody.
You eat vegetables, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I know, but are you familiar with the research of how a vegetable screams and screams
yes,
and screams?
Actually, I'll tell you a story because I was thinking, when I had been vegan for a bunch of years, and I started to. I had some experience with a friend's organic garden, and it was the first time that I really had this wonderful experience in such abundance. And I really got into the question of, since we are all one being and one spirit, well, what is the difference between taking the life of this piece of lettuce here and taking the life of a chicken?
And the answer, please.
Now, I'll tell you something. I got an answer. All right.
Well, what was it?
It was absolutely amazing. It was fabulous.
What is it?
I sat down. I had gone into this garden in order to meditate and focus directly.
Okay, all I want is the answer.
As soon as I asked that question,
yes.
This beautiful, awesome, magnificent blue light surrounded these plants that I was sitting in the midst of.
Blue light.
And it was like, it wasn't, I got, teachings came down.
Okay, what was the answer, basically? We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, okay, all right. The answer, basically, is we have to make choices, and we can choose life, we can choose death. The choices...
But when you eat your carrot and yank it up by the roots...
I asked for permission, and they said, we want you to eat us.
Well, see, now,
see. Listen,
now, I listen to you. I listen to you. Now, you listen to me for a minute.
You told me.
You listen to me for a minute.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
You know where I live?
Yes.
Pahrump, Nevada?
Yes.
Well, you know what we've got here?
Yeah, I know.
We've got cows. Lots of cows.
Okay.
And just the other day, I was up near a fence, and there was a cow there. And that cow and I looked at each other, and when I looked at that cow, I saw burgers. And there was a blue light that enveloped me and the cow.
Sure, there was.
And the cow said, burgers.
Yeah, no, Art.
Burgers.
Well, have you ever gone on a fast?
No, and I don't want to either.
That would help. That would help your awareness of, or go to the slaughterhouse and really experience it. That's why I wanted to take you on that journey. Go into the slaughterhouse.
I've been to a slaughterhouse. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I couldn't say that I blame you.
And I've watched people pick things out of their gardens. I've watched carrots come up against their will. Potatoes literally ripped from the ground.
No.
Oh, yes.
Well,
watermelons screeched away from what is feeding them. It's horrible.
What they said to me is, without you to share energy with us, we are grounded.
Those same things the cows said to me.
We are not. Then we get to share the universe in the same way that you do. The animals, the cows, the chickens.
I'm just sharing my universe with the cow. Actually, the cow is sharing its universe with me. Actually, the cow is sharing its universe with me.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, okay. Think of it in terms of
the leaner part of the cow.
Sorry?
No, doesn't matter.
It's
Listen, I don't begrudge you one little carrot or anything you want to eat, but preach elsewhere, young lady.
Well, no. There is so much that
you know what you need? You know what you really need? I can hear it. You need a steak. A big 10, maybe 14-ounce porterhouse.
No.
Yes, you do.
No. Do you know that it takes more than 5,000 gallons of water to get 1 pound of beef? Do you know that? 5,000 gallons of water?
No, I didn't know that. And I know
as opposed to like 46 gallons of water to get a pound of potatoes. 5,000 gallons?
Well, if we were critically short of water, you might have a good point. Otherwise, I want my burger. All right.
We're short on water, all right? The water is more contaminated. Think 500 years ago when before the invaders got to this land, our air was pure, our water was pure, the animals were treated with honor and respect. We lived until we died. Now our land is poisoned, our air is poisoned, our food is poisoned. You cannot go into a grocery store and buy and find food that you can know.
And so what are you doing? You're eating poisoned vegetables.
No, I eat all organically grown. I do not support the pesticide industry.
I see.
No.
Well, I'm sure.
Although the pesticides are everywhere, and even eating organically grown, it's just we have been poisoned. We have and if you want to go back to your guest tonight, thinking about that, who's poisoning us? And why? Why do we allow can I say a name on the air, like a name of a company?
No, I'd rather you don't. Okay. I mean, why do we allow X company to do what?
Yeah. Well, to poison us, to cut down our rainforest.
I'll tell you why most of that poison is dispensed. You want to know why?
Why?
To make more vegetables.
No, actually,
yes.
It actually makes less. If you look at...
I'm telling you why they do it.
But no, that's what they say, all right? It's not the reality.
Look, I have watched... We have fields here, dear. We have fields here.
On the corn.
I watch the airplanes. And the poison comes out. The poison comes out. And the little vegetables screaming.
We did not need pesticides, and we don't need pesticides, and we don't need the artificial fertilizers. They're not working. Pesticides worked.
I'm not arguing.
Instead, we have all of these resistant animals, resistant bugs.
I know.
It doesn't work. As a policy, it does not work.
Well, listen, not only have you eaten vegetables, but you've eaten all of my time, and my show is over.
Oh, well.
So
all right, it was very wonderful talking with you. Thanks for the time.
You bet, and I'll think of you in the morning when I have sausage. Yeah, it was true. The blue light came down, it enveloped me and the cow, and the cow went... burger. I knew I had permission, and that cow would have just stood there and served me a burger if it could have. It will eventually. That's it, folks.